Okay, guys, I think we're going to get started here. Pardon me, I've been swamped all day. Man, I've been going, I have not taken a break. And so forgive me for just, I don't want to say getting my leftovers because I love what I do. I work, but you guys probably work harder than me because I'm pretty sure we all got something we do. But I want to take the time to tell you, first of all, thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for listening to my content and understanding where my spirit and my energy is coming from. It's coming from a place of wanting to impart to a people or persons who want the education. You want better for your families. You want to create wealth and abundance bigger than just you. But of course, we want it for ourselves. But this is bigger than us, and you've decided to tap into what we're doing here because you want your life to be better in the future. And let me tell you, crypto is it, right? Thank you again for also, I've gotten a lot of love when I had to take down certain videos and go private. You guys were really, really nice to me. And you said to me, I understand. Upline was very specific saying, hey, listen, certain snapshots and certain claims of how much money is being made, you have to be careful with all that. And I said, and I was a little stubborn, I'll be honest. I was so stubborn, I didn't want to do it. But then I thought about the betterment of the entire team. What you don't want to do, and when you're doing something like this, is jeopardize everybody else who's put all the hard work in, who came before us, right? There's 1 million members now, just about, and I just came in 5 months ago. So I understood where there was, hold on a second. And I understood where they were coming from. So I had to, of course, I'm a spiritual guy, so I prayed about it and said, listen, I gotta make sure that the people that I minister to and talk to and people see these videos all over the world. I don't want you guys to be in jeopardy and we get exposed. Even though we're legit, there's still haters and people that want to make sure that they tear us down because we're doing the right thing. All right. So again, congrats to being a part of this special group. And thank you again for following us and hanging in there. Because when I started this group, I didn't know what to do with it. I just knew I had an idea that I wanted to have an inner circle when it comes to crypto. And so hopefully you'll take something away from this. It's pre-recorded. So if any time on Fridays, it's going to be the first Friday and the third Fridays of every month. If you can't make it, I will make sure that I'll get you the replay. Okay. So without further ado, I'd like to have you guys say hello, but I want to hold on one second. I'm doing this home and I had to shout. Sorry about that. So what was I saying here? So you get a replay if you get the replay, and you also get there's a list of other things. If you saw the initial email that I sent, you get free vacations. Those are vouchers, by the way. You can get as many as you want. All right, I've given out 5,000 of them over the last 5 years. It's a voucher. So let's say you want to go to Jamaica, it's could be 5 days, four nights, 5 days, or whatever. And the taxes on it might be $30 per day. So you're looking at 5 days, $150. So you got to pay that first to activate I'll send it to you, you activate it. Once you pay the taxes on it, the trip itself, you got to get there too. You pay for your own airfare, but the hotel might be $2,000. So that's what you get for free. So we have them in Bali, we have them all over in Canada, of course, all over the US, but we have them all over the world. How do we get those vouchers? I'll talk about that a little bit later, Mr. Ruiz, but just pick a destination and you tell me, that you want to go there. Just send me an email and I will see if we have that location. Okay. I was ready to talk. I was ready to ask that. LOL. The person wanted to ask that question. Okay. And everything else you saw in there, you get one-on-one coaching with me if you need it. What else we do? We're going to do a physical mastermind here in Atlanta, Georgia, probably once every 6 months when we get this rolling, where you guys can come down, and I'm going to rent a place down here in Buckhead. And so we can come together and talk and put our heads together. I'll bring in some speakers like this incredible speaker I have tonight. This guy is, he's an oracle. Okay, he's a mastermind, very smart guy. But we're gonna bring in the best of the best to educate you on where I believe crypto is going. Not just Cryptex. Cryptex is awesome, but you got to remember, when you're creating wealth, you have to have multiple streams of income, especially with crypto. All right. So I love Cryptex. I have 100 contracts. Not bragging. I'm just saying I built that in 5 months. But the main reason I did that was I had a heart to help people under me. You have some people under me that have more contracts than me, and they're doing a great job. I just wanted to build an organization within the Cryptex system where everyone's going to create wealth, not just myself. But by doing that, I realized you got to try other things because Cryptex. The good thing about Cryptex is, you know, they don't have they've been around 9 years, going on 10 years, and they don't have the reputation of not paying people. That's the biggest problem with most of these companies. They'll get started. They'll take $50 million from 10,000 people and then disappear. They don't pay. Well, Cryptex doesn't have that. They've paid out. The only issue is, the website could be better. We all know that. Okay. It's just the bandwidth is really slow. And sometimes you look in the back office and certain things are missing and you know what I mean? But eventually they fix it over time because that's what they do. They may have an issue that they fix the tweak and it's back up again, but they have to focus on fixing that. But that's the only problem I have with that. But it's not something that's going to kill us. We're still going to get paid. And you have to wait until the contract expires. So at the end of this, I told you guys, I have another opportunity that where, you invest $100 and you can get paid in 6 months, or you could put 100 in and get paid in 12 months instead of waiting 2 years and 3 years and 5 years. So that's the bonus I'm going to give you for being on. But what I want to do is I want to introduce our speaker. I met this gentleman. He said he's on my YouTube channel, and that's the power of YouTube, right? And when I spoke to him on the phone, I'm like, man, you should be coaching me. I'm a student of the game. I've been in real estate 20 years, so I'm a student of that game, but now I'm coming into crypto, and you have to be a student of the game. If you're going to be rich and wealthy, you have to learn what other people are doing, right? When I first got in real estate years ago, I met a millionaire, and all he did was bought multifamily property. He said to me, he called me son. He said, son, you have to learn from them that went before you. I said, why? He said, so you can circumvent the problems. He said, I spent 10 years doing it wrong. I don't want you to do the same thing. I want to, if you get the right mastermind teacher, you can circumvent everything that I'm doing in 2 years. And that's why we're doing this. So this gentleman, his name is Curts Salas. I call him Mr. Curts. Did I say your last name correctly, Mr. Salas? I'm not sure if I said that right. Okay. All right. He attended the University of Findlay, and Findlay, I said that wrong. I messed that up. Findlay, Ohio. He also attended the University of Kansas Southern and Winfield, Kansas. He is a 4-year aspiring teacher student of I said that wrong. I messed that up too. Crypto. Okay. .io. I want to make sure I say it right. He's a digital asset school. It's a digital asset school headed by Gavin Sariel, based in Panama, and has been mentored by some of the world's best crypto magnates. All right. Tonight, he's going to explain how we can be paid by Cryptex with Bitcoin and can bring us legacy. So he's first of all, he's in Cryptex as well. He's in my downline. He bought like 45 contracts, but he did his due diligence first. So he's one of those guys that actually looks up, again, I always recommend before you join anything, do your due diligence. And when he did that, I guess he went out of town and did something because I thought he just disappeared on me. And he came back 3 weeks. I said, man, this guy's so smart. Now he's back. And I just couldn't get him on the phone. So I was like, when you have a jewel, guys, when you have a diamond, you have somebody who knows that guy and they disappear. It's like, oh gosh, but he came back. He said, I went out of town. I had to go do some business, and he got involved. And I said, would you like to come on my podcast? I want you to come on here and teach us, what we don't know about Bitcoin. He started telling me that. He said, you got Bitcoin, you have everything else. And so I think we need to listen to him and try to take notes, guys. Okay. If you have to use your phone or whatever, and then hold your questions to the end. But without further ado, my good friend, Mr. Curts Salas.
Hey guys, how you doing this evening? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody can hear me. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Absolutely, I can hear you good. Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey guys, how you doing today? Yeah, Jimmy, I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad you brought me on because I just wanted to educate the people on what's really happening in America and what's happening worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
BTC is the greatest asset mankind has ever known. It has outperformed everything that you can think of in a 16-year period.
Mm-hmm.
Do not listen to the hype on TV. Do not listen to your local news or world news. They have no idea. And if they do, they're lying to you.
Right.
Everyone in this lobby, how many people we have in this lobby? 19. I'm glad the lobby is small because I like talking to small groups because you guys are, this is Noah's Ark right now. You have
Gotcha.
no idea. You guys are already in the 0.10% of the richest people on planet Earth. You have no idea about Cryptex. Cryptex is a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. Cryptex, reason why customer service doesn't get back to you quickly is probably only 10 people that work there. Everything
Gotcha.
else is fully automated. It's
Right.
called a smart contract with no back door.
Okay.
That's why I came in when I came in, Jimmy, and then I met you. I was supposed to meet you, then come in. I've known
Gotcha.
about Cryptex since 2021.
Wow.
I have people,
Wow.
teachers and organizations, they know about, they didn't get their panties in a bunch because they've made money through plays like this before.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just a little brother, and it took me some years to come in. I was supposed to come in 23. I still did some investigation, and I couldn't come in because the universe didn't want me to come in, Jimmy, until I met you.
Right, exactly. I'm glad you waited.
And then I didn't want, I was like, man, 3 years is still too long, but I would opted for the 3-year contract. Then I seen another YouTube video you had when I was coming from Panama.
Really?
I'm like, oh my God, they got the 2-year contract. I said, I'm going
here. Yeah.
And Jimmy's channel, Jimmy's guys, this guy is authentic. This guy is the real deal.
Thank
Jimmy
you,
held
sir.
my hand, walked me down the street, and put me on the bus.
Thank you.
I mean, literally. And I'm a crypto savvy guy. I've been in the space 4 or 5 years. And anyone can tell you, if you've been in the crypto space 6 to 2 years, it feels like 10 years, especially if you're serious about it. And you need to be serious about this because in 2 to 3 to 5 to 7 years, you will be multi-millionaires and you will not know how to take this.
Okay.
You're thinking money. Quit thinking fiat and think Bitcoin. $1 million is 10 Bitcoin right now.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't think $1 million. Your contracts are going to expire, and you're going to cash that money right back into the same melting fiat system that you used to buy your contracts. No.
Yeah.
If you need to cash your crypto out and buy certain new thing, okay. But you have a non-depreciating asset that is still going to grow. The day you take your money off of Cryptex, if Bitcoin jumps 100 grand, 10 grand, 5 grand, you're going to actually see it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying to you. You get 100 grand from Cryptex Monday morning, you cash that out, sit in your wallet, you come home from work or whatever, you're like, wow, I'm up to 135. Bitcoin moved, your Bitcoin is going to move. Michael Saylor's Bitcoin, his Bitcoin moves, your Bitcoin is going to move. But if you cash that out into the same fiat, you're going to lose. Most people have never had millions of dollars. You will go broke. You will be in the same position that you were. And if or you put that money into a bank, credit union, or wherever you do your banking, it's going to depreciate by 7 to 12% a year. So that $500,000 that you have in 2025, 2026 is only going to have the buying power of 480 grand.
Wow.
$1 million, you got $500,000 in there. In a year, 2 years, it's 7 to 12% a year. Jimmy, it's going to have less buying power every year. You couldn't see this 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. In the last 5 years of humankind, everyone on the planet feels it. Everyone sees it. You stay in a bigger city. I'm in Ohio, but in the bigger cities, you feel it. You see it.
Yeah. When you said that, it reminds me of you saying like buying a brand new car on the car lot. No matter how awesome that car is, unless you buy and sell cars, you rip the engine out and do all this other stuff. It goes, as soon as you drive off the lot, it starts going down in value, right? It's the same thing with fiat. Okay, gotcha.
Same thing with the American dollar.
See what I'm saying? Okay.
The yen, the Bolivar, the same thing. It's happening worldwide. And the institutions and the companies, the big boys are only buying Bitcoin, and they are buying hunks of it.
Yeah.
They're coming in, people are coming in buying 6,000 Bitcoin.
That's crazy.
Like you guys had in the meeting last night, Jimmy, about the one gentleman that had a chance to go into to buy Bitcoin when it was 0.1 cent.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
He said all he had to do was spend 15 grand. Today, right now, at my time, 7:21, that man would have been up about 4 billion.
Yeah.
And on top of the 4 billion, you own your money. Nobody can control it. Not the NSA, the FBI, the CIA, the ATF, VCR, DVD. No one controls that money but you on planet Earth.
Yep.
I want to tell you about the cold wallets and the hot wallets. I know you guys are beginners,
Yeah.
but in future meetings, Jimmy, I'll string them along on that. I
Okay.
want them to understand that say the screwdriver, say the screwdriver is my cold wallet. I just bought it. Let's say this is the treasure. Okay, this is your treasure. You just bought it.
Okay.
You lose your treasure. You accidentally drove over it. It fell into a lake. It's got 2 million on it.
Wow.
So what? So what? You lost it.
Okay.
This is not your key to get onto the blockchain.
Okay.
The key to get onto the blockchain are your keys. Just say these are your keys that are written down. So all you do is go to a reputable dealer, a ledger, plug it back into your computer, put in your 12-word or 20-word C word, and guess what? Voila, your $1 million pops you right back up.
Wow. So you're saying so the physical, because I made a video and I had to go back and correct myself. I was saying you lose the physical device, you're done. But you're saying if you keep up the and so I'm glad because they watch my videos, and so I don't want to give misinformation. So you're saying we can still redeem it if we keep all the passcodes and all that, basically, right?
You need your keys. Like we say in our crypto.io. You hear not your keys, not your crypto. We say not your keys, not your cheese.
I gotcha. Not your cheese.
Gotcha. You lose your keys, you're done. I just read an article about a guy in England. He was already a billionaire, but he lost 8 million in Bitcoin.
Oh gosh.
His computer was thrown in a dump. He wanted to buy the dump and excavate through all the trash to see if he could find his computer.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it was like, dude, that computer's done. The server's fried, is done. But that's the validity people will go through to recover their Bitcoin, especially when you know what it is.
Yeah. Rufus Reddick said, "No keys, no cheese." You're right. Rufus is one of my good friends too.
Not your cheese. I don't care if you lost your ledger. I don't care if you lost your treasure safe. People do not know this information. And guys, I'll let you know. Jimmy could be charging way more than he's charging right now. When I came into the crypto space, I paid $380 for a year of training. That year of training, it's like 10 years in a year. Now what my school is doing is almost $3,000 a year. They're grandfathering people back in at $1,100 per year, and that's still a sweet deal. No one is going to give you this information unless they care about you or unless they're in groups like this.
Right.
And guys, when you cash out of when your contracts mature in Cryptex, you're going to have a cool down period because you're not going to believe it. It's not going to feel like you hit the lottery because it's
gotcha. Right. It's digital.
You don't want to lose it. If you're one number off in your 16C phrase, you will lose all of your money.
Oh my goodness!
No one can recover it. Someone may be able to recover it off on an island somewhere, but he's gonna half of it. If they can recover your money, you lost $1 billion. Oh, he's coming in for $500 million.
Oh, I agree. You want their money with that cut.
Find an individual that can do this. They're out here, but they're not even talked about. They're not even talked about in the space because you don't want to make those type of mistakes.
I got you.
Like I said, guys, if and when you do it, let's say you go into the 2-year, 24-month contract. We don't really in crypto. We don't really say months or years. We go by the days, 700 and some odd days.
Okay,
that makes it sound real fast.
Okay,
and you got that 660 grand. Okay, when you bring that onto your cold wallet or hot wallet,
right?
I have some money on my hot wallet. Your hot wallet is actually on your computer. You can download that from Google.
The hot wallet, right? The hot wallet.
I use Rabby. Actually, it's MetaMask, but I engulf my MetaMask inside my Rabby wallet because Rabby wallet is probably the best wallet. Rabby wallet is crazy.
Okay,
it's an Ethereum-based wallet, but it uses all coins.
All right,
it is absolutely. It won't let you do certain things.
There
are there are things set up where it won't let you. If you got Ethereum, it'll tell you cannot send Ethereum to a BNB, a Binance chain.
Oh, really? Okay. So
make that mistake.
Okay. If you could do me a huge favor and type it in the chat so they can see it, because I've never heard of it. You know what I mean?
Rabby wallet.
Yep.
I'll type different wallets. You can actually go to Google Play and you can just put
the Rabby wallet.
You don't have it. And you want to make sure that you whitelist that or you bookmark it, as I say, because you want the real wallet.
Okay.
And do your websites like that also. It's all about security in crypto. It's all about security.
Right. Okay, because I was teaching about
know,
the Exodus wallet, and then I've been hearing people having issues with Exodus, but some people have used it for years. Like I think Miss Levers, who's on here, she uses Exodus, and some other people. But some people saying they've been having issues with that one and the Trust wallet. I'm like, so but we got time. I just want to get the education so we know what other options there
exactly.
are. Okay.
And that's where it starts, Jimmy, is the
Yeah.
education. How
Right.
can you invest in money when how can you chase money
Yeah.
when you're not reading about money, when you're not looking
Exactly.
about,
Yep.
we've never been taught finance in school, guys. You haven't been taught finance in school. You
Right.
have to, like in this
Mm-hmm.
form right here, you're getting supreme alpha right now.
Mm-hmm.
If my mentor convinced Serial seeing me right now, he'd be like, "Oh my God,
Right.
oh my God, this guy is actually, he's giving, real
Yeah.
secrets to the real people." I'm a
Right.
real person, and I want real people to have the real information.
Oh yeah.
Please, guys, when
Mm-hmm.
your contracts mature, please don't look at it as money. Some of you will, most of you will, because we have never had this much money this fast. It's going
Right.
to affect you. Believe me,
Right. Right. Right.
you have to you have to stay focused. You have
Mm-hmm.
and then act as if you already have the money.
Okay.
Buy your cold wallet. Start practicing in and out. Know what your wallet address is.
Mm-hmm.
You want to check the first five numbers and the last five numbers. Then you go to the middle. But we
Yeah.
in crypto, we usually check the last four and the first four. You know,
Yeah. Last one
that's
for.
how you know if you are one number or one letter off,
Mm-hmm. You
nothing
lose
can
it.
help
You can't get it.
you. Nothing can help
Mhm.
you.
That's why I like crypto. To be honest, it's a secure. I think if it's like Bitcoin, it's just a secure system to transfer funds. To be honest, I like it, and you can do international if you're decentralized. Now I want to ask you a question because I want to open this up for questions. But decentralization. One guy, he's not on here, but he's a good friend of mine. He kept going back and forth saying that, man, when we get all this money, he said everything might be centralized by that time. I said, well, I don't think Bitcoin is going to ever be centralized. And he said he was concerned about moving it to a decentralized wallet. It might become centralized. I said, no, there's certain platforms that are going to remain the same. And that was his biggest fear. And he kept saying, I need to take some money out and take something out and turn it into fiat to pay some bills. I said, no, if you know how to get the right type of debit card, there's some debit cards. I'm still learning myself. And then you connect that debit card with a decentralized bank or another platform. You can always use the debit card just like cash, right? Am I right about that?
Exactly. You're 100% correct.
Okay.
You
All
are
right.
100% correct.
All right.
Me myself as a beginner, I would cash out, but I knew what I had. I knew the asset that I had. Well, let me
Right.
take a little bit out and move it and see how it feels to do this. It's
Okay.
absolutely empowering when you don't have to
hmm
go through a bank, a credit
Right.
union, or some
Exactly.
type of financial institution.
Okay.
But some people do cash out some Bitcoin and
hmm
go buy a house, a piece of land. Okay,
Right.
that's okay. It's okay, but
Okay.
you want to keep your main Bitcoin stack away.
Gotcha.
We know
Gotcha.
you're new. We know you got to spend money. We know it's hot in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
but
Right. Right.
you're up $6 million. You don't cash out $6 million.
Right. Exactly. You don't do that. Right.
It doesn't have the buying power of 6 million. It has the
hmm
buying power of $5,482. I'm
Really.
pissed.
Yeah.
I want to have the buying power, and that's decentralized exchange. Write these things down, these acronyms down, guys.
Okay.
CFI, centralized finance.
hmm I think.
DeFi,
Oh, I'm sorry. I cut you off. Finish.
decentralized finance. Yeah, like I
hmm
said, guys, you'll be lied to when you hear it through the media. Every
hmm
centralized bank, that's your regular finance centralization.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to keep that, and those laws are just for American borders. What's
Right.
going on in America has nothing to do with what's happening in El Salvador. Has nothing
hmm
to do with what's happening in Bhutan.
And my
And then
wife.
why would we?
hmm
Then why would you care, Jimmy? Because you own your money. Your money is on your wallet. You
Okay.
can't touch me anyway.
hmm
If you were to go to
Wow.
prison for 50 years, give your keys to your sister. In 50 years, you guys will be up 200 million. 300.
Right.
I mean, it's going to keep on growing, guys.
It sounds like it's better than real estate to me. Like real
I
estate is
mean,
it's competing with real estate now, I think.
Jimmy, the only way to denounce or kill Bitcoin is
Yeah,
to cut power to the planet.
I got
This
you.
is the asset that you have.
Okay.
People
Yeah.
have no idea what cryptex is.
Yeah.
When they birth this money after these contracts come out,
Yeah.
don't think $1 million, think 10 Bitcoin.
Wow. Okay. Y'all hear that?
$2 million,
yeah.
think 20 Bitcoin. Wherever Bitcoin is, it's just like 110, 111 right now. It just dropped from 122. That's not a drop. Bitcoin is alive and breathing. It's coming back down so the everyday man can come in at a better position.
Right. Okay.
It's going back up. We're going from 110 guys to $250,000. It's
$250,000. It's gonna happen, right? That's amazing, man.
Jimmy, like I told you, I got into the knowledge of Bitcoin of what it really was in 2023.
Okay.
In January of 23, Bitcoin was $18,000. Okay, it's 2025 now, mind you. Listen to this.
Crazy. It's crazy.
I put in $1,000 when Bitcoin was 18,000.
That's
this
crazy.
is my own Bitcoin. It had nothing to do with cryptex.
Right.
$1,000, 2025. That $1,000 now is almost 18 grand in 22 months.
That is amazing.
This is just letting it sit. I might have put 100 here, 50 here.
Yeah. 18,000. Wow.
And it's not even in the bull run. Now it got up to 122. Just think if I kept putting $200 in a month, $500 in a month, I'd probably be up 50K right now inside 22 months without cryptex. This is just Bitcoin doing what it does.
You know what?
This is the asset that you have.
Yeah, Curts, I hate hearing this because I told you in 2009 when I first met my queen in Queens, New York, I met a guy and he meant Bitcoin's going to be, and I saw him for like a year. He said, you need to get like 1,000. I could have got 1,000 for less than $1,000, 1,000 Bitcoin. I thought he was BSing me. And I just turned my back on him. I laughed at him because I was trying to learn real estate. And my mentor was saying, you can't do too many things at one time, but not to diversify is dumb. And I said, no, that would never make it. It's not going to be legal. I would have been worth over 100 million today. So stop bringing that up because because I had the money to do it. That's the thing.
And that's one thing we're taught in our crypto. We really don't keep dwelling on the past. To keep dwelling on the past because when you should have came in, it's like stabbing yourself every day. Who does that?
Exactly.
Just get in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you guys, here very soon. I mean, in 2 to 5 years, in 5 to 7 years, they're gonna be people that wish they had came in. They won't be late necessarily, but they will never get the position that you got. It's not coming back. This train is not coming back.
You know, I'm thinking because I heard this in another video. The guy was saying, yeah, there's 1 million members, but only 12 to 15%, something like that, actually have contracts. He said, now let's imagine if everybody had contracts, would cryptex say, you know what, that's enough, y'all can't get in. We don't know how exclusive this really is. It's going to happen.
Cryptex is going to do that.
I think so. You know what I mean?
It's going to happen. I mean, nothing lasts forever, guys. Nothing lasts forever.
Right.
And one of the main reasons why I aped into in the cryptex, I see the percentages that they were producing today. They're very conservative. 0.01 to 0.03. Traders can make that blindfolded. If it was any more of that, I would be skeptical. I'm going to play right now, Jimmy. It's called Merrillbit. It's an HYIP. I wouldn't recommend this right. It's called a high yield investment protocol.
I'm very familiar with those. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like the crypto casino.
Yeah.
You can be a millionaire overnight or you can lose everything. It all.
Yeah, exactly.
I got $1,000 in this play, Jimmy. It is producing me 4% a day.
That is super
no
good.
Institution on planet Earth can give you 4% a day.
Unreal. That's a high number.
Crypto can only do it for so long. That $1,000 is giving me $40 per day. Tomorrow morning I'm pulling out because I got butterflies. I've already made like $400, so I'm going to get my $400 out and my initial investment.
Don't get greedy. Exactly.
Because you will come home from work or wake up, open your computer, and you can't get your money off. Or the website does not exist.
Yeah, exactly.
That is called a classic rug pull.
A classic rug pull.
Then we call it a scam. It wasn't a scam when you get money.
Right.
It only turns into a scam when it turns into a rug pull. They pull that rug.
Yep. And here's what I tell people: when you're investing, never invest the amount that you can afford to lose. We don't call the stock market a scam. It's not. They tell you, hey, listen, you can lose everything, but you can gain. So be very conservative. That's why I like cryptex is very conservative. All right. So people
actually a scam.
Okay, there you go. But we don't say that, do we? Yeah, we don't say that. You know what? I got a couple questions here because time is flying, man. I could be on.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, you are such a wealth of information. So one guy said, okay, this is my friend, Mr. Aaron Diamond. I'm gonna have him come on in a minute. Any opinions on the ISO 2002 coins, XRP or XLM, etc.? That's his question. You see it in the chat?
Oh yeah, XRP.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a little XRP. XRP is very, very hot right now. But what I
Okay.
want to tell you guys about altcoins,
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing against XRP and nothing against XLM. They're like
Okay.
family members. But I
Okay.
want to tell you, like I said, you guys are gonna get
Mm-hmm.
supreme alpha here, which I mean alpha means information.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm about to say to you guys.
All right.
Every coin up under Bitcoin, Ethereum on down is a facsimile, a copy, a wannabe of Bitcoin. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
You won't hear this. People are not going to tell you this because they don't know. Jimmy's upline, they don't know.
Right.
All these Ethereum, XRP, XLM, good case use coins, they have XRP, Ethereum,
Yeah.
they're worth more than the NFL. They're
Wow.
worth more than JP Morgan. I mean, put together.
Mm-hmm.
It's what, $6 billion in Ethereum? But what I'm
Wow.
saying to you,
Mm-hmm.
men run these companies and they're backed by fiat.
Okay.
Who runs Bitcoin? No one. Is Bitcoin backed by anything? Yes, the people of planet Earth. And that is the difference. Can you make money off of Ethereum? Can you make money off of XRP? Can you make money off of XLM? Yes, you absolutely can, but the risk is higher because it's controlled by men. It has
Mm-hmm.
an algorithm and they have great code, great smart contracts.
Mm-hmm.
They're controlled by men. I can keep making more of this asset if I want to. Bitcoin, there is only 21 million for the planet, and we're up 8 billion people are not. They're going to starve. They're not. There's not enough Bitcoin to go around now. There's only
Mm-hmm.
21 million Bitcoin. After that, guys, it's game over. You start getting Satoshis. Instead of buying Bitcoin, you will work for it.
Really? Y'all
Oh,
hear
this
that?
is going to happen in the next 6 to 10 years.
Okay.
By 2035, you will be getting dust.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin. You want to be getting whole Bitcoin, you'll be getting Satoshis. Satoshis are the dollars from Bitcoin
Wow.
in
Mm-mm.
honor of the person that made Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yeah, and that's not even his real name, right? He's yeah. But
I mean, that's
yeah. Yeah. Well, that's amazing, man. So I don't know what, man, this is so much and I'm trying to digest it myself, but let's what else is in the comment section here? Let's see. So someone said they came in late. So Jess said he didn't miss very much. I beg to differ. If he came, let's see, he came in at 7:36. I know Richard Osborne. You missed a little bit, but you guys can get you can get the replay, okay? But this is valuable information. So Kevin said 4%. My goodness, that's a lot a day that you're getting.
Yeah, it is.
Umar said that was his exact point, that Cryptex is getting him 0.1% to 0.14 earnings. Of course, of course. I'm making $5,000 a day. I'm making $3,500 a day with my contracts, plus another 2,000 from the downline. So that's over 6,000, about 6,000 a day on autopilot. So I'm not going to complain with that. You know what I mean? So if you don't mind, because again, we could be here all night. We only got 20 more minutes. We can open up for questions now. You okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
That's what
Thank you.
triggers me.
Okay. Yeah, guys, he said this is what triggers him. So getting, I don't do these a lot. So you don't have to raise, you can raise your hand and that'll be easier for us, or you can just unmute your mic, just put it in the chat who has a question here. Anybody has a question?
I got a question.
Sure. Who's this?
Richard.
Richard, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to know. I just want to know if we put like $100 or $1,000 in a contract for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, what if it go the other way and start going down, and we won't be able to put out?
Okay, so he's asking if we put you're talking about with a Cryptex contract for 36 months? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying what if it goes down? Well, we haven't experienced that in 9 years, okay? And so that's a big what if. The profits are locked. I'm not sure if you need to do some more due diligence on staking. Maybe Curtis can tell you a little bit about staking really quick and just how this works. But the odds of it going down, I mean, you're putting up $100 to activate a contract. That's not the investment. Okay, the $100 gives you access to the $30,000 loan. That's how you really make the money. They take the loan, they wrap it with an insurance policy based on what I'm understanding, and then every day you get the interest is compounding through staking between 0.1%, 0.01%, and 0.15% a day. So that's what you're going to make. So when you say go down, I don't know, if you make more than $100, you're in the profit. Let's be honest. Okay, am I right, Curtis? Because you didn't really invest more than that. So if somebody told me put $100 in 3 years, you're going to make $2,000. There's no way in heavens I'm going to complain about that. But they're saying you're going to make, after they pay everything. And that's funny. That's what I don't understand when people say, I'm investing all this money and I lost my money and I'm investing. No, it's a contract. You eat $100 when you go to McDonald's and Walmart, right? But Curtis, can you explain to him how that works though better than I can possibly? The contract, the compounding interest, and all that stuff.
Just think of Cryptex as this analogy right here. I can make it real simple.
Mm-hmm.
Cryptex is a hotel. Just imagine Cryptex as being a hotel. Cryptex has a hotel. It has the building. It has everything built. It has the suites, the good rooms that you need, but it needs customers to run. And all it wants you to do is activate that $30,240 with $100. Think of your $100 as a key.
That's good.
For them to give you money, and that money will grow. That's all your $100 is doing.
Exactly.
That's all your $100.
Right.
That's why they say don't call this an investment platform.
Exactly.
This is pure DeFi. That's why I jumped in. I ate in like, oh my God, this is the essence of crypto right here.
Right.
I don't know you. You don't know me. I know your wallet. You know my money. I know your money. Okay, it's over with in the story. That is crypto, and that's how this thing is supposed to be done. And they're paying out in Bitcoin.
That was good.
$100 to the $100 we put in. That's like for the loan.
Right.
Yes, sir.
For the loan, and then
yes, sir. You put in $100. They're going to loan you, depending on what contract you're going to. They're going to loan you $30,240, and then it sets that smart contract in motion.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my coworkers about the cryptech. Because I know I'm gonna make money. I believe I'm gonna get. I was talking to one of my coworkers. He had asked me, I think he think it's like Bitcoin. I think he asked me, what if it go down or started going up, and what I'll be able to put out.
Let me say something here to you, my brother. Everything on planet Earth goes down and goes up. That's called fluctuation. That's called volatility, actually.
Right.
Bitcoin was just $122,000. Now it's like 109, 110.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's a better position for you to get in. If you if you put in $1,000 when Bitcoin was 122, okay, it dropped to 108. Okay, now that $1,000 you spent to get 122, you can spend another $1,000 and come in at 108.
Exactly.
And you're thinking it still came down. No, Bitcoin is going to wind up, and when it goes up, it's going to grab all that profit that you thought you lost at a lower price. No asset on the planet man-made it doesn't do that. Nothing does that.
My coworker, he thought I was going to lose money. He was telling me, you don't put out, you're going to lose all that money.
But see, you're talking to somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about. This guy has no idea what Cryptex is. You guys cannot listen to people who don't know what they're talking about. If you're a bricklayer, I'm not talking to you about putting on my roof. I mean, it's just common sense, guys. It's just
exactly.
That's why Jimmy came to this other forum, so we don't have haters in here, man. We got family in here.
Exactly.
The information you guys are getting, I can charge $100 an hour for, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And so awesome, man. If we don't keep going, we're gonna run out of time because this is good stuff. So Richard,
Ruiz, get Eric Ruiz has his hand raised.
Okay, before I do that though, we have two in the chat. Well, let's do Eric first. Eric, go ahead, brother.
Well, I just want to say, Jimmy, thank you for putting this up because I know
you got it.
You're doing it from the bottom of my heart because it's this information is something I've been praying for.
Really? Awesome. That's amazing, man.
Yes, I have. I've been asking God, okay, put the right people in front of me who will genuinely give me this information, because I know there's different rules that, you know, I'm not gonna ramble, but I promise. But anyways,
it's okay.
I've been praying for this, but also I want to ask gentlemen here, what's your name? Sorry, because I'm
Curtis.
moving back and forth from the screens. Curtis. Yes. So what you shared with right now, because I was thinking about, yes, I'm gonna get so much money when I get out, but I'm glad you shared thinking Bitcoin. And my thing is this: how I know this is something that's gonna continue to grow. How are companies or businesses going to adopt this? Because of course I'm a man of faith, so I tied my 10%, and I just want to know how I can do that. And I know I'm not asking for tax advice. I know it's probably something further, but how I can tie this without having like the government having to, okay, he pulled out this much, let's tax him this much. You know, I don't know if that's a question that maybe requires a different webinar or something, but yeah, that's my sort of thing.
Well, I can answer you real quick, Eric. I can answer you real quick, Mr. Ruiz.
Yes.
After you get your payout from Cryptex, and like I said, this is not financial advice. You guys are grown. You're going to do what you want to do with your money. But I'm going to tell you what crypto is and what the space does. Me, I'm not giving him 1 red cent. You will not tax me. You will not use fiat tax. You will not use fiat tax regulations to tax my crypto money. That's absolutely crazy. Those are sanctions set up by America because they are greedy. That's why we have cold wallets. I'm moving to a friendly country, a friendly government where I'll spend my Bitcoin when I want to, tax free. I'll pay fees all day, but you're not going to use fiat currency to tax crypto money. That's only American greed right there. Now, if you want to do that, Mr. Ruiz, if you want to do that, let's say you got $1 million and you take that money off of the DEX, decentralized exchange, and you move it to the SEX, centralized exchange, CFI. You come back into the worthless fiat, melting fiat. You've got $1 million. They're going to hit you with the 25% capital gains tax.
Exactly.
So now your million is 750 with the buying power of 650.
Hello.
Okay. No. I was just say. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean. I don't know if I understood my question right, but like I guess like everybody's beliefs and preferences is different. But for example, and just putting an example myself, like if I had to pay like tithes like to my church, how would I do that without having to, you know, I guess cause so much attention to myself to where like
I see what you're
now
saying,
you're gonna
Eric.
get that's what I mean.
That might not be taxed. That it having because churches don't pay tax. That may not be taxed.
Right.
And it really would be beneficial to you if someone, an official at the church, had a Bitcoin or a wallet address, and you can just send it to them, and nobody would know but you and the church. No taxes.
Okay.
That's good.
Little fees, but no taxes.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, and I'm just excited. I'm looking forward to learning more about this. So thank you. That's all I had to say.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Eric.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Eric. Okay. And Eric, I do have another guy. You probably saw my asset protection trust gentleman who does digital asset trust. So that might be a question for him. But Curtis, thanks for answering that question for him, because I really didn't know. I always refer them to a CPA that understands this stuff, but you know what I mean? But thank you for giving them that information. All right. So yeah, we got less than 10 minutes left. I have two questions in the chat. Yeah, sure. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was thinking about I was going to invest $100 a month into the 2 year one.
You can do that. Yes, sir.
That's all I have until I start making money. When I start making money, then I can.
Well, here's Richard. I'm gonna advise you to get on the conference calls because when you put the investment in, you have to wait the period of 2 years, 4 years. If you want to put in $100 every month, that's fine. But get a little more information to get more informed, and please don't listen to people that do not attend meetings and things. You know what I mean? I've been coaching you for several years, for 5 years with real estate, and I would never lead you wrong. Okay, I got to go.
That's what I told. That's what I told them. I've been knowing you for like years.
Yeah, you have. Yeah,
that would steer me wrong.
Exactly. So let me go to the next question because I got to have one gentleman come on later on because there's another opportunity that's out and he's been in it for 6 months. He's getting ready to get paid. I want him to talk about it because everybody's waiting for that. All right. So hang on. All right. So someone in the chat said, how worthy is Trust Wallet when you cash out of Cryptex? Curtis,
From my knowledge, I've got Trust Wallet right here in the corner of my computer. I've just never used it. I use Rabby Wallet. You know,
Rabby Wallet, okay.
I know a lot of friends, my friends in Panama, some of my friends in California,
Mm-hmm.
some of my friends in those update. The wallet is what fits you, what wallet you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and usually error comes from people that are not educated with the wallet that they have. You have to know what you're doing with that wallet. But some cold wallets are actually better than hot wallets are better than some hot wallets. You know what I'm saying? But it's really a preference thing.
It's a preference thing. Okay.
Just like with the cold wallet. Yeah, really just like with the cold wallet. Like I said, I use Rabby.
Mm-hmm.
It is good for beginners and it's absolutely excellent. I love it. You know,
okay.
That's the particular wallet I use.
Awesome.
But when I was in my training, Trust Wallet was available also.
Okay. All right. I just had my wife come on and help me with these questions because I'm in the comment section like, man, this is a lot. Let's be honest,
let's
guys.
Answer every question we can.
I underestimated this thing, and I normally don't do that. I'm a man of faith, but it was like, man, maybe 10 people are going to show up. But I don't want you leaving without your questions answered. Next person said, what made you go into Cryptex? What locked you in? So what was it for you? And I'll tell them what was for me.
What locked me in was the percentage.
Okay.
What locked me in was the pure no KYC. Oh my God! Every
no KYC
loves no KYC. Know your customer, know your client. I don't need to know you. You don't need to know me. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in. Then I see the percentages. They were conservative. They can make those percentages every day blindfolded. And Jimmy, if you look in your downline, you look in your back office, you'll see what yesterday it hit 0.7. It was 0.5. It's been doing more than that 0.03. It's been going like 0.07. So that lets you know the market is rolling.
It's rolling.
You know, it's doing great. You're going to make most of your, that's why I came in, because it fit everything that I was taught to look for. I mean, this is the first play that I don't feel like it's a risk to me. And I've been in a lot of DeFi plays, bro. Made money and lost money. But this one was like Christmas morning when I looked at the schematics.
Really? That's awesome, right? Somebody said in the comments they use Penny Wallet. Penny Wallet. Okay. Linda Durham said she love you, Curtis. All right. All right. So, okay, let's see. Someone asked, can they get this email to the info email to them for this extra opportunity? Well, you will, but I'm going to have the guy come on in just a moment here. Okay, so for me with Cryptex, what I did was I attended some meetings, and I saw the integrity of Mr. Omar and Chandra May, and then and Saul, and I saw how they do things, and I saw that they do the trainings on. He did a training on Sunday, and I saw his back office, and I saw the man had like, I don't know, he's worth like $50 million, man. He was making all these bonuses monthly, and he was talking about, Cryptex always pays. That's what stick. See, when I join things, I want to make sure I get paid. That's the key. All of us, we're trying to get paid, right? And he said every month, I remember him saying this, every month like clockwork, because he's a super leader. So he probably makes $5,000 to $10,000 a month just passively. I'm pretty sure every day he wakes up, somebody in the downline has bought something. He's making 8% on the first level. Second level, you make 5%, then 4%. You make money on every contract down sometimes like 15 levels. And he said he started with $100, just like I did. He went to work. He bought his first 2 contracts, and then he built this huge organization. And so he got 80 contracts based on the strength of just building his business. And I saw that. I said, wait a minute, what am I doing here? I can do this. So 5 months later, I just duplicated what he said, and I'm at $10,300 in commissions right now. I just went out and shared it because me and Arlene, my wife and I, we have a real estate company and a couple other companies, but guess what? We hit rock bottom a little over a year ago. We lost everything. Had to live out of our car again, live in a freaking hotel. Okay, so when people keep telling you that it's easy to prosper, that's not necessarily the case. You can lose everything, right? And so when I saw this 5 months ago, I said, I can do this. And so the integrity of the company, how they keep their word, and every Tuesday and Thursday, they do the same thing. And I saw everybody making money. Everybody was making money. My lovely wife just joined us. She's at the bottom. She says, hey, fam, late to the party. No, you're not, honey. But if you guys have more questions, you can put them in there in the chat.
I don't like it when I'm not involved in the party. No fun for me.
Queen, I didn't leave you out on purpose, okay? But I'm
How you
pretty sure
doing,
they like
Arlene?
Good to meet you, Kurt. Good to meet you. I've heard a lot of really good things. I know the presentation was fire. I know it was. So I'm not even going to say too much. I'm here to just jump in and be a team player.
Okay, guys, that's the Queen. I just had her to come in. Thanks for joining in, honey. We're almost done, but I wanted to make sure that I could, do what I'm doing and have you do that in the chat. Thank you, babe. Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Beat.
Umar said your story touched me and made me feel like I can do more. God bless you. All right, brother. That's what it's all about. All right. All praise to the Most High. Richard said, which one was you telling me about with the $100 profit in 6 months? Richard, we're getting ready to bring that person on right now and have him speak, okay? All right.
Yeah, Richard wants to get to the bag quick.
Right. Yeah. And Sonia, I'm going to put that person on right now. One person said, which is the best wallet besides Exodus? So, yeah, it's a matter of preference. I think that's everything in the chat. I'll make sure at the very bottom here. Okay, I think that's it. So, all right. So,
okay, hold on, Jimmy. I want to tell him something, guys, about the wallet. Just go to Google Play and download the wallet. Matter of fact, use Google AI and just shout wallets that you want to know about and read about them. You can do this research and investigation yourself. Everything I say, I want you to go investigate. That's why we have this family typing forum. You're going to get the real alpha here.
Right.
If I don't have the information, believe me, I have the resources to get the information, and Jimmy also.
Amen. Now I'm learning from you, brother, because you know this stuff. And guys, what impressed me about him is he actually goes around the country in other countries and meets with some of these. I'm going to just say this: very successful, wealthy cryptocurrency owner. They have tons and tons, millions of dollars in crypto. They're already rich, and so he's learning. He sit beside them, learning from them, and so he speaks with more authority. Some of us, we're not in those kind of rooms. We don't know what's going on. So he knows what he's talking about. We're going to say, Curtis.
I'm
sorry. Eric has his hand up. Eric Ruiz has his hand up. I don't know if
we talked to him earlier, but Eric, you still have a question? No.
Sorry about that, Curtis.
Sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know I had it up still. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew Eric left it up. He left it up.
Okay. My bad on that one, guys.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to say to the people that I'm not some rich billionaire jet setter. I am a student that just happens to know a lot because I'm around millionaires. Like my grandmother told me, if you're around 9 bank robbers, you're going to be the 10th one. You're going to absorb their energy. You're going to do what they're due. If you're around 9 millionaires, guess what? You're going to be the 10th one. You're going to carry their energy, their habits. You're going to read what they read. And do what they do. You will be wealthy. Think it into existence, then speak it, then write it down. It has no choice but to come into existence. Believe me when I tell you. I'm powerful. Just a baby. I sit next. Like I told you, Jimmy, that's why I disappeared on you, Jimmy. And I didn't want to, but my membership was expiring and I wanted to get down there because they created a window for me.
I understand.
And Ben was, he was introduced to the whole class to, these guys are from like Singapore. They're up 2-3 billion.
Yeah.
Then you're sitting next to a guy that's worth 50 million. But don't get hung up on the money because I know more than the guy who has 50 million.
That's awesome.
I'm nowhere near that. But it's the knowledge thing instead of the money thing.
That's what it is for me.
This is the new millionaire, the new billionaire system.
Right.
Quit thinking the old system.
That's right.
Because you will never know that guy sitting next to you is a billionaire.
Yep.
He has on a pair of beat up Chuck Taylors, a crypto hoodie. But when he raises a sleeve up, you might see a $500,000 Richard Mille.
Right.
Everybody else used up. Everybody else bought an airplane ticket to come. He has his own jet out there.
My God, right.
These are the people that you're around. The new billionaires in the million. You won't know it. Nobody's telling you that they have $2 billion worth of crypto or $1 million.
Right.
They're still eating at McDonald's. Some of them still have a job.
Right, exactly.
They're not ready to jump out the window yet.
Right,
I gotta
exactly.
get my thing together yet. I mean, that's where I'm at. I gotta get my thing together. I gotta see which country. I'm a Central American guy. I want my Bitcoin and my dollars to go long. And then help the community that I'm in once I get there. Build a school.
That's amazing.
Build a daycare. That's what you do with this crypto. You help other people, and you will have the resources to it.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Teach at our crypto, yeah.
Guys, let's give him a round of applause. You don't have to hear you clapping, but just clap right there. Thank you, my man. I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the people, by the people.
Yes, yes. And so you can always come back again. Man, that was so good, so good. Guys, get the replay because he said so much in such a short period of time. I agree with everything you just said. That's why I did this mastermind because again, I'm a student of the game. I want to learn from you and learn from others, and just learn this. And I want you guys to get this because again, like he said, there will be a day Cryptex might just say, you know what, not taking any more investments, and Bitcoin's going to max out. And if you're not already in, you're going to have some problems, right? So this is the time. So having said that, so we're going to have one other gentleman come on just for a moment. And I said, if you guys stay to the end, you'll get a chance to see this other opportunity that he's already in. I have another friend of mine, my downline. He has 106 contracts. Charles, he's been in it as well. And he's not close to cashing out, but this gentleman is. And he says he's going to get his payout this month, but he's been watching them. But I'm going to let him tell the story. You can do the same type of investing that you're doing with Cryptex, but you can cash out faster. Okay. And you guys know him if you're in the group. He has 191 contracts combined with his wife. They have 191 contracts. So they're going to be the first power couple to be a part of the 200 contracts club.
Lord.
I mean, and listen, and wow. so me and the wife, we have 150. So we like behind, but we coming. You know what?
That's what I'm saying, Jimmy. I only got 46 plus. You guys make me feel like I only got 46 contracts. You guys.
But see, that's why I created the group because when you say only, it's like some people are fighting to get one. It's like so the motivation to do more and to do better is just to help you guys create wealth. That's why I do this. So you know what I mean? I mean, listen, 46 is great. You're 40. Some people don't even get one contract. I don't know what's going on, but we got this energy, and this guy, he's a humble guy. He's actually in the military. So he supports his family with that, and he's an awesome dad, awesome father. I respect him, and he got in like in January, and man, he is rolling with it. So I'm gonna have him come on now. His name is Aaron Diamond. I butchered your name, brother. I apologize. Mr. Diamond, take it away, my brother. You can share with us that opportunity.
Hey Jimmy, how you doing, man? I feel a lot because you put me on the spot.
I did. I get you on the spot. Okay, it's all good. You good, man?
I got a lot.
Guys, can I just say something? Because I'm having an epiphany, and the universe is absolutely crazy. I just watched this gentleman's video.
You did?
72 hours ago.
Oh, Aaron's
like
the guy.
108 down the highway. Like,
did you?
Who's this guy right here? And now he's here.
Aaron's a man. Aaron is something.
This is crazy.
Yeah, he's awesome. My man. Yeah. Go ahead. Yep.
But y'all can hear me good?
Absolutely, I can hear you good.
Fantastic. Jimmy, me one.
Yep.
Appreciate all the love, man. You know you're my mentor
pleasure.
and everything. So,
I feel the same way, brother. I learned from you too. All right.
Text, but the information, I felt needed to be shared. So that's why I do it.
Okay.
But educate people. This other platform that all of y'all are waiting for.
Right.
It's called Syntech. Syntech. I'm gonna go ahead and
put it in the chat.
Put the website in the chat for y'all.
Okay.
Real quick. Syntech Network. So they just launched this year. So I deep dive, Jimmy. When I find something, I just don't dive in.
Right. Exactly.
I've been looking at this project for a few months.
Okay.
Deep dive, talk to other people who have been in it longer.
Okay.
So it launched this year in March of 2025. They have been working on this project for the last 2 years. This project didn't just pop up out of nowhere. That's how typical DeFi platforms pop up. They pop up and they're like, hey, we'll offer you this, offer you that. No, this one has been building.
Okay.
I checked out their reserves. They're loaded.
Really?
They're loaded, Jimmy. They got hundreds of millions of dollars. And they're very transparent.
Okay.
And I believe, and this is just my theory, that they are similar to Cryptex.
Okay.
Or some people from Cryptex are working with them. Because they just launched a new hub. So I'll read what they have stated on their website about what they do and how they operate.
Okay.
So the Syntech platform uses innovative personalized digital authentication technology that creates a unique digital fingerprint by combining your device IP address, wallet, and wallet. This personalized authentication forms a digital fingerprint that protects the trading infrastructure from social engineering attacks, fraud attempts, automated restrictions applied to decentralized and centralized platforms. Your
Okay.
digital fingerprint protects your platform activity, ensuring all systems are secure and running smoothly in a highly monitored environment.
Wow.
So on this platform, your role is a validator.
Okay.
So this one, you have to be a little bit more involved in cryptex.
Okay.
Cryptex, we set it, forget it, think
Right.
about it 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 7 years from now, right? Not
Right.
with Syntex. Syntex, your job is to validate your trading hubs because
Okay.
the way they make money is they do it with arbitrage trading, right? They
Okay.
pull money,
Okay.
buying and selling coins on and off the central and decentralized exchanges. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
your role is a validator. You need to help validate the authenticity and
Okay.
uniqueness of trading hubs.
Okay.
Without your participation, right? You have to participate. The
Mm-hmm.
platform becomes vulnerable to blocking and restrictions. That's why real user participation is a key technology strategy to ensure stable and secure operation of all Syntech trading systems. And like I said, you guys can go more in detail.
Okay.
I'm not going to do a full deep dive on it right now.
Okay.
So just to give you the backstory, I actually haven't been in it 6 months. I bought my first hub in July. So
Oh,
what
okay.
happened?
Okay.
Yeah. What happened was initially with this platform, you had to
Mm-hmm.
pay $15 a month to basically like a maintenance fee for the network, right? Like internet's not
Mm-hmm.
free.
Okay.
No matter where you go in the world, you're gonna have to pay somebody for internet, right?
Right.
Blockchain runs on the internet, so they charge you $15 to keep your account. No different than like you paying Netflix or
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like your subscription service to use their platform.
Okay.
What happened was is that you had to keep $15 in your account. If you didn't do that, this whole system is run by AI. So it's down to like the
Oh,
second, Jimmy.
gotcha. Okay.
Like
Gotcha. Okay.
if your account comes up and you owe that $15 and you didn't pay it, boom, you were locked out of your account,
Oh,
and
okay.
all your trading hubs went into the pool.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Gotcha. I
I
gotcha.
was sure to
Mm-hmm.
make sure I kept my $15 in the account.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So about 3 weeks ago, they opened up this new thing called the Hub Marketplace,
Okay.
and basically like all these hubs, these short hubs that were on sale, they're 6-month hubs. And I
Mm-hmm.
bought one for like $200. Normally they're 100,
Okay.
and the hub expired on the hub is set to expire on September 11th.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're gonna find out very soon if they
Mm-hmm.
pay out or not. But that's how I got my first hub. But my original hub doesn't expire till January 7th.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. Wow.
Yeah, January 7th of next year.
Okay.
So
That's good. Mm-hmm.
the platform right now, they currently have I want to say 5 different trading hubs.
Okay.
They're very innovative. They're very transparent.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a Spark Hub, which is 1 month hub, trading
Mm-hmm.
hub. It costs $100, and they're supposed to give you back
Vehicle
$250.
is in demonstration mode.
250?
Connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection.
Is
Press
that,
the blue.
is that you?
That's
Oh, okay. I was saying, okay.
that's
So you put $100 in, and you make 250 after a month. That's still good. You're more than double your money. Okay.
I gotta go into the details of how they pay that out. So
Okay.
then they have the 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That pays 2,000. The
Okay.
1 year to 12 months pays 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have a 2-year hub that pays 25. And then they changed the name, but when they initially launched it,
Mm-hmm.
they called it the Cryptex Hub.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they
Wow.
called it the Cryptex Hub, and they had the Cryptex symbol in there, and they were paying homage to Cryptex and everything, like how Cryptex is the king, and
Really?
that Cryptex
Okay.
is the one
Gotcha.
that inspired them.
Wow.
And then what made me even more bullish about it is they told me they had banks involved. And so
Oh,
when I
wow.
hear someone have banks involved,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they said centralized banks, I was like, okay, they're not about to lose money because banks don't lose money.
Exactly.
Like
They don't.
even if banks lose money, they get money back from the government. Like they don't
Right.
lose money.
Right.
Like they get their money back. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's really interesting that they launched.
It's
But this
amazing.
hub,
Mm-hmm.
pays 100,000 in 12 months.
Really?
Only cost you 250, right? And the way they have the hub set up is that when I read about it, is that this hub, they pay you out in increments monthly.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Once the hub reaches a certain trading volume, it's like 16,600
Mm-hmm.
and something.
Yeah.
They'll release 8,300 to you monthly, once
Oh,
a month
wow.
for 12
Wow.
months.
I like
So
that.
you don't have to wait the full 12 months to get the full 100K. So
Okay.
so that's just like the initial breakdown of it. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot on their in their back office
Okay.
that
Mm-hmm.
we probably have to do a whole deep
Yeah.
on one day because it's a lot, Jimmy. It's a lot. They got a lot going on.
Okay.
But I will say that
Mm-hmm.
so far my experience with them has been really good. The
Okay.
website is lightning fast, so
Oh, yes.
much
Okay.
faster than Cryptex. You don't have to wait. The
Yeah.
payout instantly, Jimmy.
Oh, wow. Really?
Instantly. You don't have to wait. Like I said, they're liquid.
Okay.
If you go there and you look on their website,
Mm-hmm.
on the link I sent, you can scroll down to the bottom. You can see their reserves, and
Oh, no. Okay. I like that. I like
you can
that.
see the reserve. They have millions of dollars in like 115 different coins.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're liquid. Okay.
they're very liquid. So they
Mm-hmm.
when you want to cash out, they cash you out in like not just like with Cryptex, just like
Right.
Bitcoin.
Right.
With this one, you have multiple coins you can pick, like 15
Really?
different coins you can cash out, and you can
Solana. Okay.
put in hundreds of different coins. So
Oh,
you can
wow.
put in coins and you can take out,
That's
but
fantastic.
you're
Okay.
not limited to just depositing 2 different coins.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my experience. Like I said, I told you I would let you know
Okay.
if I get my payout on
Mm-hmm.
September 11th.
Okay.
That's in the first trading hub I bought, set to expire. So
Mm-hmm.
the way the trading hubs pay you out essentially is like on a percentage base.
Okay.
So for example, right, the 6-month hub, the volume has to reach the trading volume has to reach $5,000 in profit, right, or your
Okay.
expiration date. So
Okay.
the way it's
Okay.
set up is like, let's say your trading hub goes the full 6 months, but
Mm-hmm.
the trading volume only got to like $4,000. You would
Oh,
receive
okay. Mm-hmm.
80%. You would receive proportionate of what the trading hub got. So you would get 80% payout.
Which
So
is
that would
fair. I think that's fair though. It's still good.
give you like $1,600, which is
Okay.
still a win because you
Yeah.
only put 100 and you got 16.
Oh,
So
that's
you
no
got to
brainer.
look at it like that.
Yeah.
Some hubs reach the full 2,000
Okay.
before the 6 months, right?
Okay.
You know what type of hub you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
The coins that they put in the hub, you have no choice over. Like you just select the hub, and hey,
Okay.
you good enough, and you got a good hub with good coins in there, and it is reaching profit very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Some people's hubs, they paid out in 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Right. So some hubs are paying out faster than others. Some hubs take the full 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends, but they pay out proportionate whatever profit
Mm-hmm.
percentage wise your hub makes.
Yeah, see, my other friend, he does this, but he didn't go into detail. So that was a really good breakdown. So, guys, the third Friday, which is in 2 weeks from now, we're going to have him come back and let him, break this down in detail. But I just haven't had a chance to take time. But now I'm going to take some time this weekend and look at it, really look at it.
I
Yeah,
have a question
sure.
for you, Aaron. Are you allowed? You might have said it already, but I think I was moving so fast thinking with numbers. Are you allowed to select the coin that you want, or they just randomly put you with like a high performance coin or something, or several coins?
So you talking about with the trading hub?
Yes.
Yeah.
They randomly, whatever the AI puts in your trading hub, that's what you get. Everything. This is a very autonomous like platform.
Okay. Okay.
They're operating in the future. I think one of the reasons that they probably had to wait is we needed some more advancement in AI.
I agree.
Like AI is very
I
advanced right
totally
now.
agree. Yeah, I agree. We were just talking about that. Yeah. Yep.
They're moving money at lightning speed. Like they don't wait around. Like
Wow.
Yeah.
the most I waited was like 2 hours to get some money off of it
Okay.
with pay.
Wow.
You don't wait long, and that was just because I picked Bitcoin, and I know that Bitcoin moves a little bit slower.
Oh,
But
gotcha. Yeah.
you your money with Bitcoin. I picked USDT one time. I was there in like 5 minutes.
USDT,
Oh,
really?
wow.
Wow, interesting.
I was there in 5 minutes. I got my payout.
Okay.
So yeah,
Wow.
this platform is going to take like a whole session, Jimmy. I'm not going to lie. Like
I believe it.
and we'll say like they're always updating stuff. Like they just launched that Cryptex hub
Yeah.
like 3 days ago.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if it's sold out. Sometimes the hubs sell out,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the reasons why I was so worried about Cryptex. That's why I bought so many contracts. I'm like,
Did you? Yeah.
Cryptex might sell out.
Yeah.
Cryptex is growing crazy. It's growing.
Me and Curtis said that. They said eventually they may shut it.
Sell out.
Right.
No
Wow.
regrets.
But the fact that they respect and pay homage to Cryptex, that's good. And they're liquid.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. That liquid and just some good stuff, man. Man, I'm excited. I really appreciate you sharing that. So, guys, please go to syntech.network and do your due diligence. And man, I'm gonna go look at this probably tomorrow. I've been going all day today, but tomorrow's my Shabbat.
I did a
Mhm.
little bit of research
Okay.
beforehand on Syntech because said his other friend Charles got into it, and we kind of trust as in investing.
Yep.
And the reviews, I'm gonna say they were 50-50. They were not great, but they were not, but then reviews can be a little bit subjective because they're the same type of reviews happen with Cryptex. You know what I mean? So that's why I try not to stay focused on just the reviews. If you stay focused on that,
right,
you may miss, especially because I didn't even realize this was an AI generated thing. So I've never heard of anything like that that's available to us. I mean, I'm very new to all this. Maybe Curtis, you know some stuff I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I was going to ask. I don't know if you noticed, Aaron, or whatever, but AI has crept into the space. But still, I want you guys to know that these DAOs, which are decentralized autonomous organizations, they still have a smart contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to make sure the contract does not have any backdoor. If that contract has any backdoor, there will be a rug pull.
Yeah.
I've lost thousands of dollars behind decentralized. They're called DApps, decentralized applications behind these DApps.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've oh my God.
The rug
I don't
pull.
even want to go into talk about money that I lost. Yeah, people like to say scam. No, it isn't a scam because you were making money before.
Exactly.
It wasn't a scam until you got rug pulled.
Yeah.
And then we don't spell scam with an S. We spell scam with a C. SCSAM. We want you to know it being spelled wrong is automatically telling you it's a scam.
Yeah.
You know the tokenomics and where money is coming from when you jump into these protocols, when you jump into steps. I want to know where the liquidity is coming from. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. I don't need to know necessarily who's running behind it. I need to know what the market cap is and where the liquidity is coming from. What coins are moving faster than this coin, or what coin? That's all I need to know. You know what I'm saying? I may go into this thing, but believe me, as soon as I shut this computer down, I will be looking it up. This is what I do all day, every day. You know, I do this all day, every day.
I'm a risk taker at heart, so I know that.
I mean, no risk, no reward. But at the same time, they'll tell you in the crypto space, you could get wrecked. We don't spell with a W. We spell wreck with an R. REKT. Wrecked. You gotta watch out.
Yeah.
That's why I bought the hub that I had, because I didn't want to wait the full 6 months to see if this thing is real.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
That's going to expire in 3 weeks, 17 days.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and just pay the extra. I think I paid like $50 extra to get the hub.
Oh, really? Okay.
The earlier the better. The earlier the better. When you see dApps like this, the earlier you get in, it's better to get in early.
I got you. Okay. Wow. Wow, I am blown away. I'm blown away, man. Unbelievable. Well, let me stop saying unbelievable. Believable. All praises to the Most High. So, having said that, we're gonna. There's no more questions. Let's go ahead and end it tonight, guys. I always like to end on this high note because we don't. We want to go and please the name again. Okay, this is Omar. I'm Jimmy Williams. This is Curtis Sally. Did I say I keep putting this man last name? Sally. Okay.
Sally.
All right. Sally. Okay. And so King Sally and King Diamond, Aaron Diamond, and I'm Jimmy, and that's Queen Arlene, and that's our names. So what we can do for like 2 minutes, if you guys want to say something, any closing thoughts, you can unmute yourself and say something to us if you want. Okay, I know pretty much everybody here because I email you guys back and forth. Holly Sherry, Ms. Labbers, Tanisha Bennett. Thanks for joining in, guys. Anybody have anything
if you guys got questions, just ask us some questions. Anything you need to know, if we can answer them. I mean,
Okay, I just put the website again in the chat. Someone was asking about the name. I don't really come to a lot of the Cryptex meetings.
Oh, the name. Okay.
I got my hands full with everything, and Jimmy knows. You guys see my face very often. I told Jimmy once he starts ramping up his meetings, I will be more of a participant, not because I don't love my Cryptex family. I got too much going on, y'all.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
Jimmy has been at the forefront with everything. And so I just wanted to give everybody some special love because I don't get a chance to see everybody, especially I talk to you guys from time to time, but I don't get a chance to really see everybody. So I'm happy to be on. So
yeah. Arlene's my upline sponsor, my queen, my best friend, and guys, man, if y'all find a queen, like I don't want to compare Arlene to everybody else, but I'm just saying, if you find a queen, take care of her and make sure you put her right beside you so you guys can grow together. Everything I got, everything I built, she's helped me do it. She's behind the scenes. She's the real MVP behind the scenes, but every now and then I tell her, get up, let everybody see your face. Let everybody see how I became so successful, girl. And she's beautiful. Anyway, Eric, you have another question? Or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had a question.
Okay, what was the question?
Yeah, so you said once once you put in the wrong address, if you don't if you're off by one digit, you lose all your money, right? From what I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah, Eric. If your seed phrase, well, your address is 16 characters, numbers, or letters. If they're off by one letter, one number, you will lose your asset.
That's amazing. Whew. Wow.
Wow. So you're saying if you type it in wrong, you will lose it?
Yes. You want to copy and
Copy and
paste it. You
paste,
really
right.
don't want to type it in. You want to
Yeah.
copy and paste it.
Yeah.
We could teach you how to do that and show you how to do that. You can look at your laptop's directions and it will actually show you how to copy and paste. I've lost money in my beginning days through actually typing in addresses, and you don't want to do that. You want to whitelist it because you could be sending 100 grand to somebody, your sister overseas, and you're off by one number. She won't receive that money.
That's
So
right.
You'll lose it all.
Are you talking about whenever you're sending money to somebody, like to their wallet address or your seed phrase?
Whenever your seed phrase, your seed phrase is your address.
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
Okay.
Are you talking about the seed phrases to your wallet? Because we call them
Yes.
seed phrases or keys. You talking about the
Yes.
seed phrase to your cold wallet
Yeah. To my. I don't have
or your
uh,
hot wallet?
yeah. No, to the cold wallet. I don't have a. So yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Okay, you have a
To like
treasure.
the
You have a treasure cold wallet.
Not yet. No, not yet.
Okay, so which cold wallet do you have?
I have Exodus and Trust Wallet. Are those
Okay,
hot wallets?
those are hot wallets.
Hot wallets, right?
Those are hot wallets. Those wallets are you could download those wallets into. That's the difference. You download those wallets into your actual computer. Those are called hot wallets. They have keys also. They have
Okay, and
addresses also. And
but
if those
those
numbers
keys,
are if those numbers are wrong, if you're sending $100 to somebody and you're putting in your address, and you're going to a DApp or DOA or an investment protocol, and you're putting $100 on the exchange. If your address is incorrect, you will lose money.
Okay. Okay. I thought you were talking about the one where you backed them up with the seed phrase, because that's what you were talking
that
about.
is okay. Okay, Eric, I see what you're confused about.
Right.
The hot wallet is the one on your computer. The cold wallet is the one you're going to purchase from a reputable dealer that you can hold physically in your hand.
Right.
That's a cold wallet.
Right.
It has
Okay.
keys. It has real keys in your seed phrase on it. You don't have to worry about the wallet. Like I said, you can lose your treasure wallet. You can lose your Safe 3 or your Safe 5 or your Epilap or your Tangent. You can lose those. They're physical things. If you lose your keys to that wallet, it's game over.
Yeah.
You
Is
can
it
always buy
physical?
another cold wallet, plug
Right.
it into your computer, put your seed phrases in, whether it be 12, 4 words, 20 words, or 34 words. As long
And
as
what
you
are
have, excuse me.
So sorry, I didn't mean to
Okay,
interrupt
go
you. What were
ahead,
you gonna
bro.
say?
Go
So
ahead.
what are the possibilities that, like, I understand like they're 12, 24, but what are the possibilities that it's probably like very few, but like that somebody has the same code as you do, like, because there's so
Impossible.
many
Impossible.
impos
It's
Okay.
impossible, bro. The
Possible.
algorithm And the smart contract, it is absolute. Right now I could give you a wallet with 100 grand on it and hand it to you, and you've got 3 chances to try to get in my wallet, Rick.
Right.
I mean, Mr. Ruiz, you got 3 chances to try to get in my wallet.
Mm-hmm.
After that it's all game over. I can't even get into it at that point.
Yep.
But if I have my keys, I'm good. I'm just gonna call Trezor or I'm gonna call Ledger. They're gonna mail me one in 2 days. I'm gonna plug it in and put and my money's gonna pop back up. You can leave your Trezor Safe 3 or Trezor Safe 5 or whatever cold wallet you have, guys.
Right.
In a hotel in Dubai and fly all the way back to America.
Right.
So what?
As long as they can't get in there and take it. I got you.
Your seed phrases, guys.
Yeah.
Do not lose your seed phrases. If you lose these letters, there'll be letters like horse, cat, gate, plate, chair, stool. If you lose these numbers, it's game over, guys. It's just something.
Okay, so so kind of have them locked in a safe or something.
Yes. Yes.
Put them somewhere
locked in a safe, underground, under a rock.
Curtis,
under a volcano.
I'm old school. I
she writes everything
down.
down.
Walmart and write it down in a book. I know you talked about copying and pasting. I screenshot it and I write it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't keep your seed phrase screenshotted, guys. Do not keep your seed phrases.
I'll remember to do.
Yeah.
Don't take pictures of this thing. That's how important this is, guys.
Yeah.
There's no sense in playing this game if you do not own your keys.
It's like having the keys to it's a combination, right?
You don't have control. Not your keys, not your cheese.
Right.
Yeah.
How can you possibly have $1 million?
Yeah.
And you don't have the keys to it. That, like I said, remember the analogy I gave with the screwdriver here.
Right.
This is your cold wallet.
Right.
Okay? This is a physical thing. This is just a thing that I plug in to interact with the blockchain. So what? I lose this. If I lose it, ting, they send me another one. I plug it in, then I put in my keys, and my money pops up. Your money is on the blockchain, not your cold wallet. Remember that.
That's good.
This is just a device that lets you interact with the keys where your money is on the blockchain. This is called cryptology.
This I like that.
This is what it is. Like I said, people have no idea what this opportunity and opportunity they have. That's why I'm so animated about it. This is your ride up. You will change your bloodline. You will change your lineage. You will never be broke again.
Say it again, man. Amen.
You can't say this about Ethereum. You can't say this about any other coin. Those are man-made and they're fiat backed.
I just want to say one more thing. I was because I invested in Cryptex since 2023, but I'm like, okay, because I had been involved in other rug pulls. I'm like, let me test this out. And then so I invested more along the way, but I'm like, I still wasn't sure about it. But lo and behold, I ran into your channel and I heard your conviction about it. I was like, wow. I mean, and then the what you provided there on your channel, like, the FBI even investigated, is like, okay, I'm the right opportunity because I'm like, okay, it's money that I didn't invest anything that I wasn't, that I can't lose. But I'm like, okay, I was still thinking, okay, right now I have 83 contracts. So I'm glad.
Good for you.
I've been in since 2023. In August of 2026, my first contract will mature. So I'm just glad I ran into your channel because I saw the conviction you had in it. And like, okay, this is real.
Yes,
that's fantastic, brother.
And what I've just told you, Eric, nobody else is going to tell you, bro. You have to pay for this alpha. You have to pay for this information.
Right.
People don't know that. People think their cold wallet is their savior. No, it's not. It's just something to help. It's just something. It's a key to open up the door to get to the blockchain. Your money, your assets are actually on the blockchain, and they're in blocks. That's why we say blockchain.
They're in blocks. Yeah,
you got to pay for this information. Nobody's going to tell you guys this, man.
right.
I'm telling you what I've paid for and what I see and what I use every day. This is how real it is. You will never want for money again if you hold and keep your Bitcoin.
Yep.
I told you I put $1,000 in 2023 when it was 18 grand a coin. It's $121,000 a coin. I'm damn near up. I got an eighth of a Bitcoin, and I didn't even DCA in dollar cost average in on my own. And another thing I want to add, outside of Cryptex guys, you guys should have your own Bitcoin. Purchase your own Bitcoin.
Yep.
Outside of Cryptex.
By 0.01%, and you can either DCA into it or just let it sit there. It's gonna grow.
Yeah.
It's gonna that $1,200 worth of Bitcoin you bought. If you got the time, 7 to 14 years, 14 to 20 years, man, that $1,000 worth of Bitcoin would be $250,000, man.
That's unreal.
I mean, people have done it. Not just talking. I went to Panama. I go to school. I go webinars with people that actually tell you this because we have a close-knit family like you've created. It's okay for me to tell you I'm $600,000 up. I don't think anybody in here kidnap me and try to make, give me their keys. That's why you want close-knit family forums like this.
Yes, sir.
You want that.
I really appreciate it, brother.
Because the game is going to change when everybody, when these contracts mature, when these contracts expire, you'll find out who is who.
Right. There's a couple things in the chat here. Okay, so AST said, how soon will we know Cryptex is paying out on a mature contract? When you say, I'm not understanding the question. How soon will we know Cryptex is paying? Well, we won't know until go ahead. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Curts?
When the contracts expire.
Exactly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, they actually. I think they sent an email. I think that's what Omar said. You'll get notified, and then they want you to actually withdraw the funds. They don't want you just sitting there. They want you to get them out of there and withdraw them into an external wallet. So yeah, I believe that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that last night too, Jimmy. That's exactly what. I don't want your $5 million sitting on my platform. Come and get your money.
Exactly.
And then who's going to delay?
Right.
If Cryptex sends me an email on the way to work at 4 o'clock in the morning,
right?
I don't care about my job. I'm doing the Dukes of Hazzard donut in the street, and I'm going home and I'm going to get my $5 million.
I like that.
Then I'm going to show up from work late. I mean, this is how real Cryptex is. These are how our forums are in our crypto. We don't have guys in suits, Jimmy. We got
exactly
mentors are in hoodies and flip flops, and they got yachts.
I love it. Low profile.
It's just real like that, bro. Yeah, it's just real like that. They still eat McDonald's, and you might see them in the same thing on for 2 or 3 days on their presentation. I don't care about that. I own my money. I control my money. I don't need to own property. I don't need to own an asset. Why? Because I own my money. The government can't touch me. So what? The FBI tried to investigate Cryptex. You can't. You're gonna arrest the algorithm? You're gonna arrest the smart contract?
Right.
Nobody works in software. It's all automated, and that's how the world is working right now. Nothing is coming. It's here, guys. Nothing is coming. It's here. Well, it's coming. No, it's here.
Right. Yeah.
So Walmart has a crypto coin. Kroger's has a crypto coin. Publix has a crypto. They're working on these things now. I don't know if they'll succeed. Most of them will fail, but I'll tell you the biggest facade that they're doing. Stable coins, Jimmy. We had this conversation.
Exactly.
Tether and USDC has been around for years.
Right.
They want the dying dollar to piggyback on stable coins to keep the dollar alive. It's not going to work.
Oh yeah. It's not going to work.
That's what they're telling the American people. Crypto's investors are like, oh my God. My God. They have no idea. They have no idea.
Yeah.
Below Bitcoin, starting with Ethereum, everything down is risky. It's man-made and it's backed by fiat, a melting asset. So what? Michael Saylor is buying a bunch of Ethereum. So what? This guy's over here $2 trillion. So what? They're spending fiat. They're spending money that has been printed, and it's gonna keep being printed. They're printing money right now at 835.
Guys,
$500 million every month.
You guys understand what he just said? Bitcoin, and you have everything else underneath that is backed by fiat.
Like I said, I'm not knocking them.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking them because I like XRP and some of the tokenomics of these coins.
I do too.
But they're backed by fiat and they're controlled by men. Your bank is controlled by a man. That's why you put $1,000 in there and they're only giving you 0.0001%.
Exactly.
And they're taking that $1,000 you put in the bank. They just made $100,000 off of it. But they want to give you $100 a year. APR. That's nuts. That's robbery. They've been doing it for 175 years. Come
There's a couple more things in the comments. Did you get my last email I sent the other day, Jimmy? Richard, I did get it. I'm gonna get back to you next week, okay? Rufus saying they want us to get a lot of XRP. And I've been hearing that too, but the XRP may take off real soon. We'll talk about it in a second. Lastly, I heard someone having his contracts maturing in September or October. I was October, a German guy. Yeah, I sent you guys, if you're part of the inner circle, I sent you a message where a South African gentleman who's speaking in Swahili about his upline in Germany. I think that the 3-year contracts, the first time they're going to pay out, I think, is in October. Lori Petrosino and some of those other ones, they're right at that time. They're going to get paid right after that. I think Omar is June of next year. But that is correct. That's the German group. Yeah. What else we got here? Thanks, Eric. You said that we're giving a lot of valuable information. Yeah, we got the GOAT over here. He's the man, isn't he? He's smart. I'm a student just like you guys.
I want to go back to Rufus Reddick.
Okay.
I like this guy, Rufus Reddick. Listen to his sentence. He says, they want us to get XRP. Who is they? What about Rufus? What does Rufus want?
Oh, Rufus want to say something. Hold on.
This is the space. I mean, I'm saying, but this is the space that is ours. Quit thinking government. Quit thinking you have to answer to someone. You don't. You own your money. Like Citibank owns that money in Citibank. You own your damn crypto on your damn cold wallet.
I got you.
You've got the same security that Citibank has. You have the same security that Chase Bank has. If you like XRP, investigate XRP and see what it is. Don't do it because they want us to buy XRP.
AST said thank you. He said thank you. He or she said, I don't know who that is. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for staying on so late. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Rufus, you got something you want to say to Mr. Saleh? Got it right this time, right?
I don't want Rufus to be misled. I don't want Rufus to think he has to work for anybody. I don't want Rufus to think that he does not have control of his money. Like I said, guys, no one is going to tell you these things. I want to jump out the window right now. I mean,
I appreciate you, man.
That's the validity of this thing. You ever been in your neighborhood or you've been a kid riding a bike? You're like, oh my God, the pit bull's loose. I gotta let the guys know. That's what we're dealing with right here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, Godzilla's around the corner. You're gonna get your ass burned off if you go down there.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what this crypto space is, just like these mean streets. That's exactly how crypto operates, guys. You have to have security. You have to have know-how. You have to know what Bitcoin does. You have to know what XRP does. You have to know what these coins do before you put your hard-earned money into them. I talk like this because I've lost money. I've lost crazy money, bro. I've came in and put $2,500 in, $3,000 in, and I've made money in a 30, 45 day period. And I come home, I'm like, oh my God, the website isn't up. I'm shaking my computer like, where's my money? It's nobody to cuss out. It's nobody to shoot. It's nobody to throw.
It's a rug pull. It was a rug pull, right?
Classic rug pull.
And y'all listen, y'all. Curtis, listen, and guys, Curtis. Every time I call him, we'll be talking like a normal conversation. He'll go into this, and I'm like, this dude is passionate. So Curtis, so we got one more question, and we're gonna wrap it up, okay? Because we're gonna have you come back next month, all right? We have Aaron coming on in 2 weeks, and to break that down. But my man Rufus Reddick, he's right here in ATL, in the same area as I am. I ain't met him yet, but he's been in the game a little while now, maybe 2 years, I think, right, Rufus? 2 years in crypto, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I started 24.
Yeah, he's an amazing leader, man. So I like what he's doing. But Rufus, what's your question?
I want to know. My phone was going in and out, so I missed a lot of stuff, and I come back in and I get a lot of stuff. So I know I missed something, and then I seen that you put Syntech in the link, and that's the part I missed. Is that is that your? Can you tell me real quick what's that about?
Yeah, it's another opportunity. I don't want to say it's similar to Cryptex, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a copy of this so you can watch the entire thing. The gentleman, Mr. Aaron Diamond, who has his own YouTube channel, he's in our group. He's the one that's going to be presenting it in 2 weeks from now. It's awesome, man. But it's a lot. He says it's going to take
investment platform is what it is.
Right, honey. You cut me off, my queen.
Right, baby.
Why'd you cut me like that?
All right, I didn't mean to cut you.
No,
However,
go ahead. Go ahead.
It's similar. It's similar to Cryptex, except
Right.
the payout is in a shorter period of time,
Right.
and the investment method is in a shorter period of time. So, in other words, Aaron did explain about arbitrage, and so the methodology is slightly different.
Right.
So, and the money you can withdraw faster.
Right. I was trying to get Rufus to come back. That's why I didn't tell him much. But you didn't tell him. Rufus, I want to see you back in 2 weeks. All right. All right. What she said?
I done joined. So I ain't got no choice but to come back.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And guys, this is how I want to. This is how the energy is going to be when everybody gets their money and gets paid out.
Exactly.
And then it's even better when you know what to do and how to move about the decks.
Absolutely.
Holly was asking you, Mr. Curtis, if you have YouTube.
No, I don't have a YouTube channel. I actually talked about that, and the school I come from, I was told the real ones don't show their face. I'm supposed to have my hoodie on right now with my mask on. Yeah, we don't. You don't really want nobody to know who you are in crypto. I didn't understand it when I came into it at first.
Yeah.
When you start getting a little bit of money and you start knowing things, and you find out, you're just leery. You're just like.
Yeah,
they have no idea what I know. They have, and you start feeling like that. So I may have a YouTube channel, and I may not. But right now, Jimmy's just like helping me with that, and I'm just kind of like going through Jimmy. And like I told him, I'm absolutely thankful for this opportunity.
Yeah, he's an absolute mastermind. He's a smart guy, and I told him he should. But sometimes people like a low profile. I see somebody in the comments saying they're going to be a private millionaire. You know how many people from Cryptex sent me inboxes and got on my post and said, shut up. Don't tell everybody about this. It's going to get shut down on my channel. And I was like, that's okay, guys. But then the upline said, Jimmy, be careful with some of the content, but not a lot of it. But I understand people that want to be quiet. I get it. But, that's fine. What were you going to say, honey?
Richard, just so you know, we will have the replay link available. We got to wait till it's over, and then we can we can send it out. Right. So, my brother, I love the enthusiasm, though.
Yep. And,
all right. So for now, do I go ahead and click the link and just join?
I would click the link and go do your due diligence first, because the gentleman that talked about, he said he's waiting to the end of the 11th of this month to see what kind of payout he's going to get. Yeah. And he wants to make sure that it's really good on the up and up. I have another friend that's been in it for a while, but he hadn't got paid either. But according to what he's saying, they're very liquid. They're really good. They pay out in several different coins. Et cetera, et cetera. Everything checks out so far. And he said they gave the credit to some of their programs to Cryptex. They're like, saying they have a program where they put Cryptex name on it. So they're saying that Cryptex is like the GOAT. That's what they're saying. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't mean anything until you see the money in your hand. But just listen. We want to give you guys other opportunities, but it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you got that. Yep. All right. Somebody said a lot of people watching the game. So there's a ball game. Obviously, did you record this? Yes, Mr. Glover. Yes, sir. You will get a copy of it. And on that note, I think we're wrapping up. Any final thoughts, Mr. Curtis?
You guys just keep staying wait on your contracts to expire, and just investigate, guys, on what Bitcoin really is, please. Because like I said, this is legacy wealth, lineage wealth, generational wealth. Just know what you have. Just know what you have, guys. I can't stress that enough. I was orange pilled, and I want to orange pill you guys. I get animated because my teacher defends cereal. This guy is animated. He's an absolute nut. Yes, he's a nut. This guy's up a couple $100 million. You wouldn't know it because he's absolutely crazy, but he wants to get the message to everyday people. We don't want institutions to control us. If you have Bitcoin along with them, they cannot control you. Because like I said, guys, we have about 5 to 7 years, and you will work for Bitcoin.
Wow, interesting.
Because you won't want dollars. Dollars will be like, don't pay me in dollars, pay me in Bitcoin, pay me in XRP. The dollar is melting. I don't want dollars. And they're going to beg you to come to work because they need you. We got so many in crypto, they got their own money. They don't even want to work.
That is amazing.
It's here, guys. Mark my words. You'll remember this. You'll remember everything I said. You'll see it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
God bless everybody in this lobby. And you guys have been blessed by the universe to even know about Cryptex and get this quick elevator up.
Amen to that. Amen. I have somebody trying to come in the room right now, but we are closing up. Edna, when you come on, you will get a replay of it. Okay, we can't stay no longer. I would love to stay for the rest of the night, but your boy got to go get something to eat, and I got to spend time with the queen. And I know y'all got things to do on a Friday night. Okay, and when the sun goes all the way down, my wife and I, you guys don't know this, but we're apostles, we're ministers. So when the sun goes out on Friday to sundown on Saturday, we just spend that time with the Most High, and you know what I mean. We honor the Shabbat, which is Sabbath. Okay, but sorry that you missed it, but I will send you a replay, Edna. Okay, peace and blessings to everyone. 2 weeks from now, same time, 7:00. Aaron Diamond's going to be on. And I really appreciate you, my brother Curtis. You are a wealth of information. We're going to have you back next month, okay?
Okay.
All right. Peace and blessings, and I'm out.
Curtis, I will be reaching out to you personally because of a project that Jimmy and I are working on.
Oh, yeah.
Techie project, and it's a crypto project. So I need your insight. So I will be reaching.
Oh, yeah, I'll be at all the meetings whether I'm speaking or not. I'm a paying member.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys, okay? Edna, you said, oh, dang, don't worry about it. You're going to get the whole replay, okay? I promise. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.
Blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Blessed day.